What's up, guys? Welcome back. I had somebody ask me a while ago what my favorite mods were that I've done to my 4Runner, and that got me thinking. I've never really made a video that shows my favorite mods that I've done to the inside of the 4Runner. So tonight I'm going to be making a short video that covers my top 5 favorite mods in no particular order for the inside of the 4Runner. And then at the end of the video, I'm going to be doing a giveaway for one lucky viewer. So stay tuned. We'll cover that in the video. Alright guys, so starting out in no particular order, I'm going to be covering the Deseda G13 Plus head unit. Prior to this one, I had the Deseda G12 Plus, and I absolutely loved it, but Deseda offered to send me the new one to try it out, so that's why I have the G13 Plus. I have a 2014 4Runner, so the head unit that came with the vehicle was very outdated, didn't have CarPlay, was kind of lacking a lot of features that I was looking for. And this unit here delivers everything. It's got 256 gigs of onboard memory. It's got 8 gigabytes of RAM. It connects seamlessly to my iPhone. Everything's nice and fast. I can, navigate to work or other places with CarPlay. I can play my Apple Music, no issues. I can listen to the radio while having CarPlay on. And I'm not even using like 2% of its capabilities. It's got all these apps and things you can connect to. I'm very simple. I just want CarPlay. But this one, paired with the Enfig microphone that I put in the ceiling, is a seamless fit for my iPhone and for myself. So this is available on Deseda's website as well as Amazon. If you're interested in that, I will link a coupon code to get 8% off of it. But it's a awesome unit. It's very capable, very fast, and just kind of brings your car to the 21st century. My second mod that I really like is the Wolfbox dash cam. This is a substitute for your mirror. You actually remove your mirror and install this, and it functions as a dash cam for the front and rear of the vehicle. And if you want, you can turn the screen off. It still records both front and rear, but it turns into a normal mirror at that point. I love this for a few reasons. I got in a car accident in 2022, and I wish I would have had a dash cam. Not that I needed it per se, because I was not found at fault or anything, but I would have loved to have had that to give to my lawyers or to give to my insurance company if I ever needed it. So now I have this. I know that my front and rear of my vehicle are recording at all times, and I do have that assurance if anything is to happen. One thing that makes this awesome from all the other cameras on the market is the front of it records in 4K, the rear records in 2.5K, and if you look here, this is the field of regard. So think of it as the section that the mirror is concerned with showing you right now. The field of view, though, which is what the camera captures, is far larger. So you can see here, your field of view is quite massive compared to other dash cams. I don't think other dash cams have this wide lens that allows you to capture that. And same with the front, your field of regard is what you see here, but your field of view is much larger. And it can be manipulated based on how you angle your camera and how you angle the mirror itself. Also has split view. Also, it has voice commands. So let's say you're driving and you see like an accident or something you want to capture, you can say take picture, and there you go. It just popped up the icon that it took a picture. If you want to do a data transfer and download that to your phone now, you say turn on Wi-Fi, and Wi-Fi is turned on. It now allows you to connect your iPhone or your Android to this device and download the stuff seamlessly. So very convenient as far as like downloading stuff to your phone, but also has that quality to record both in the front and rear in high definition. Again, 4.5K in the front and 2.5 in the rear. So very thrilled with this. I feel a lot safer driving, and I know that if something were to happen, it's all here. And guys, lucky for you, I am also partnered with Wolfbox. So if you want the G900 or the G900 Pro, which is this one that I just showed you, if you navigate to my page on Linktree, or if you use my code, it will save you money at checkout. The third thing I want to cover as far as like interior mods go is my magnetic cubby drawers by Minwin 3D. These, while they're a small mod, I feel like they really bring the car together as far as interior goes, because the slots that Toyota provides you here without the magnetic drawers, as you can see, are kind of useless. Like, what are you going to put in there that's going to stay in place and is not going to fall out or move when you drive? Really nothing. What I did was I put my AirPods in the bottom with a short charger, and then I keep my chapsticks and stuff here up top because I'm in Michigan. It's wintertime. I want to have chapstick at my disposal right there. It's nice that it's magnetic because I can quickly put something in here with one hand and know that it won't fall back out. And it just makes the whole front of the vehicle, you know, paired with the Deseda, look nice and modern and sleek. So for these, they come both in handleless like I have or with a handle to pull. I opted to go with the handleless version, but both options are available on Minwin's site. Now, if you want a discount for these, again, if you use my code 5Gen4R, it will save you 10% off of anything site-wide, but also includes these. I am the only person that has a discount code for Minwin 3D's page, so don't look anywhere else because you're not going to find another code. All right, guys, the next thing that I'm going to be talking about is my steering wheel. Some of you may know, if you've had your 4Runner for a while, that the leather on the steering wheel starts to like peel or like just disintegrate, and it looks crappy. It feels gross in your hand. That was the case for this car when I bought it used. The steering wheel was kind of gross. It was worn out. Didn't like it. It's something that I hold every day. You know, I don't want it to feel gross in my hand, and I don't want to put a steering wheel cover on because it looks tacky to me. So I went ahead and purchased this from cartrimhome.com. It is a carbon fiber steering wheel with leather on the sides. I decided to go with the forged carbon fiber instead of the pattern carbon fiber, and then a red stripe along the top center, like all the red accents you see on the outside of my vehicle. I have the Apex Overland recovery points. I have some hitch mounts and some other red accents on the vehicle, and I thought that this really tied in with the rest of my vehicle. One thing I like about the side of the steering wheel is it's a little bit more aggressively shaped than the stock one. It feels very good in your hand. The only thing that I dislike about this steering wheel is because it's carbon fiber, in the wintertime it gets really cold, like really, really cold. And then in the summertime, the polar opposite, it gets really hot because it just absorbs heat. You can see my interior is all black. Ever since I put my tint on, it has gotten better, but without the tint, it does get really cold and it does get really warm. But all in all, I really like this. I know that if I predominantly drive like this or with my hand down here, so the steering wheel has not like aged at all because you're essentially just keeping it on epoxy and carbon fiber. So I really like this one. I know it's going to look the same exact way it does now in 3 years. It's comfortable. It's got ridges in the back for your fingers like to fall in place. So I really like this thing. I get 7% off my viewers for cartrimhome.com. It's the same code as always, 5Gen4R. So if you want to get yourself one of these steering wheels, you can go snag one. They do have different options. You can get it with the forged carbon. You can get the patterned carbon fiber. You can get stripeless. I think they offer a blue stripe. Or you can go a totally different route on Cartrim Home's website and get one that has a heated steering wheel instead. And I believe the button for the heated steering wheel goes either on your left side or your right side, depending on your preference and what you already have configured in your vehicle. But again, great steering wheel. Love it. And I'm not changing it anymore. All right, guys. And lastly, but not last, because I said this was on any specific order, my floor mats. So I'll talk about them in a second, but when I bought the car, I had the OEM Toyota plastic floor mats. I hated them. They didn't really have much coverage. They didn't have depth to them, so they would get kind of dirty and it would all just be there in your feet. I went ahead and got WeatherTechs, and they were okay. I've had WeatherTechs in all my vehicles previously, and they work, they do the job, but I've noticed that over time, the plastic on the sides tends to like deform or like bend. That coupled with the upkeep that those require, like I couldn't just run them underwater. I had to like physically brush them,
kind of was a little too much maintenance for me. I don't want to have to deal with that kind of stuff. I then acquired a set of Lasfit floor mats, and I've been super impressed by them for a few reasons. One, they have this lip right here that goes over the factory trim, so it kind of creates less of a chance of like you stepping in the car and getting stuff on your carpet. The other thing is they lock into place like a lot of other companies, but these are made out of TPE, which is a special material that's non-toxic, and they're very easy to clean as a result of the materials that they use. What I do when I take my car to the car wash, I go to those drive-in bay ones. I usually just pull this out like so. It is bendable. As you can see, it's not like super hard to pull these out of the car, but I just put them either on the ground or I hang them on the wall and I spray them with the pressure washer. I don't use soap. I don't use chemicals. These literally clean up super easy. The other thing I really like about them that other brands don't necessarily have, or they don't do as good of a job with their floor mats, is all these nice deep grooves. What these grooves are meant to do is in the wintertime or in the rain, when you step in the vehicle with your boots or sneakers or shoes, whatever, if they're covered in slush, ice, or rainwater, they get trapped. All that stuff gets trapped in these grooves. So what that means for you is when you get back in your car 3 hours later, that stuff is trapped here and it doesn't get your feet wet again. It just kind of stays here until you pull it out and wash it off, or until the stuff dries up. So that makes it really convenient because your feet are not sloshing around in the crap that you've tracked into your car. But again, my favorite thing is I'm in Michigan. They're super easy to clean. I literally hose them down or I pressure wash them. There's no residue. All this stuff comes off really easy. That to me is a win. And lastly, they do fit extremely well. Lasfit thought of everything. They even wrap it up here, not where anybody's feet go, but that just shows how much effort and time has been put into making sure that these are perfectly fitted to your vehicle. And then to lock them in place, kind of like every other one, you just lock them in place. They don't go anywhere. So I showed you guys the front floor mats for Lasfit. I want to show you guys quickly the rear because a lot of you guys have kids like myself. The Lasfit floor mat for the rear, I believe from all the floor mats that I've had, has the most superior coverage in the rear. It really covers every nook and cranny, and you'll see when my wife comes and zooms in here. But I think it offers superior coverage compared to every other brand. And again, it has that TPE material. It's super easy to clean. It has the ridges that collect all the debris, slush, snow, ice, that kind of stuff. So again, you won't have that issue in the rear either. All right, this is a quick look at the rear. You can see that these floor mats, just like the front, are laser cut. They pretty much cover everything in the rear. You can even see that they go further than most, which I'm super happy about because, again, I have people riding in the back, as is evident. I have a kid, and eventually they're going to be sitting here and creating a mess. And these deep grooves here really, really help with capturing crap until I pull them out and wash them. And again, made of that TPE material, super easy to clean. I mentioned a giveaway in this video. It's here. I've teamed up with Lasfit to bring one of my lucky viewers a full set of floor mats to win. All right, so how do you enter to win the Lasfit floor mats? Well, pretty simple actually. You're going to go to my Instagram, 5Gen4R. If you're not following me, follow my page. You're also going to follow Lasfit's page. I will put their handle right up here in the video. In addition to following both of our pages, I'm going to post a picture on my Instagram. It's going to have something to do with floor mats from Lasfit. Check my most recent post. You're going to navigate to that picture, and you're going to tag 3 people in the comments. You don't have to write anything, just tag 3 people in the comments. Each comment with 3 tags is 1 entry. So hypothetically, if somebody has 9 hours and wants to tag 3 people for 9 hours straight,
that will increase their odds of winning. That's it. If you follow myself, follow Lasfit, and then tag 3 people in the comments on the post I'm going to create, you will be entered. So from the date that I post this video, the giveaway will run for 1 week. At the end of the week, I will take all the people that entered, as I keep track of everything. I will put the entries in a random generator, let the random generator pick one person, and then at the end of the giveaway, that person is going to be announced in my Instagram story. Once I announce that, I'm also going to send that name to Lasfit. You will then be put in contact with Lasfit, and Lasfit will send you a brand new set of these floor mats free of charge. You don't have to pay shipping, you don't have to pay anything, and they will show up on your doorstep. Now, because one person's winning and everyone else isn't, that wasn't fair. So Lasfit is going to be giving a coupon code 5Gen4R, so that anybody who sees this video and is interested in getting some floor mats can use my code and can get some money off of the floor mats. So if you don't win, you can at least get a discounted rate. All right, guys, as always, if you found this video useful, please like, share, and subscribe. Your guys' interactions and support really help me keep my channel alive, and in keeping my channel alive, I'm able to do these partnership videos where I am able to get one lucky winner a free item. So I enjoy giving you guys something to win, so help me help you guys get these giveaways. As always, I appreciate you guys' support, and I look forward to seeing you guys on the next one. Thanks, guys. See ya.